Now this is really something. Something that I've noticed since the Capitol Hill terrorism came to an end is the desire for rightists to actually blame the left for what happened. Now, listen to me. Kevin Sorbo went out and he blamed Antifa for everything. He cheered it on. This is the great thing that's happening. And, it's happening. And then as soon as things turns violent, oh wait, it's really Antifa that's doing this. Like it's as ridiculously dishonest as you can get. I mean, even if these people were wearing masks, you could tell the difference between an Antifa person and a Trumper, even with masks on. In fact, it's very easy to tell the difference. So then things go on. Now, there's this leftist protester, activist John Sullivan, a BLM guy, who is being described as being left, and that a congressperson referred to as a liberal anarchist. I know that's a contradiction in terms, but they really don't know what they're talking about. Now, is this guy actually left? I don't know. I tend to believe that he is. He went to the Capitol Hill protest, and he recorded things. For example, the woman who was shot by the police as they tried to break into the chamber. He recorded that. That was him. Apparently. And they're saying, oh look, it was him that was trying to get people to do this the whole time. Wait, what? So you tell me this one guy who was left, who showed up to record the event, was responsible for the Capitol Hill protests becoming violent? The mental gymnastics here on how to blame the left for what the right actually did. It's incredible. Like, it just blows my mind how they can try to blame us for what they actually did. I'm left kind of speechless about it. The fact is, Trump called for this for months. These are Trump supporters who did it. These are Trump supporters who committed this violence. And they're still trying to blame us for it. Here's a tweet by Charlie Kirk, which would, if all goes well, would implicate him in the actual event. This is a now deleted tweet that you can't find anymore. Now, of him supporting and saying that he was a major part of bringing that out. So with all of the... okay, one of the things that the right loves to do all the time is see how people don't take responsibility for themselves. Oh, they don't take responsibility. They don't want to get a job, blah, 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 blah. And then they do this. This is them literally not taking responsibility for the fact that they organized and carried out not even just like, okay, technically an act of terrorism, but they could try to install a fascist dictator. And yeah, Trump is a fascist. Hypernationalism, authoritarianism, anti-democracy, and all the other things that you could throw along with fascism. And there he is. The lack of personal accountability for what they did. They went on for months about how it would be right to do all of this, and then when it happens, they didn't do it. It was somebody else. But you can see the conspiracy theory mindset coming in at the same time. Oh, it was secretly a plot by Antifa to make us look bad. No, I think you're backpedaling once you realize how badly you fucked up. Once people from the riot actually got arrested and charged with committing crimes that they did commit, then all of a sudden the right starts thinking, oh, well, this was actually the left. It wasn't us. We didn't do anything wrong. This is almost their perfect didn't do moment. And just to look them right in the eyes and tell them, you are a coward. You did this. You were proud that you did this until you had to face the consequences of your actions. Until people started getting arrested for doing this. All of a sudden, it's we didn't do this. It was actually Antifa. Think about that. The next time you shoot your mouth off about personal responsibility, who people won't take responsibility for their action, they expect other people to clean up their mess, etc. Look what you're doing right now, refusing to take responsibility for what you did on Capitol Hill. I'm not saying it's good or bad, or supporting them or not supporting them, what they're doing. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to point out how they're denying what it is that they did. And if it's to remind them forever that they are hypocrites and cowards for not even backing their own actions up and trying to blame somebody else for when they finally had to deal with the consequences of their actions.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.